everybody, and welcome back to another one of my videos. My name's Michelle and this is Lilac Cottage Crafts, and on this channel I like to talk about all the crafts things that I do, and the one that I tend to be doing the most of at the moment is crochet, and in particular Amigrumi. So I have been doing a few book reviews and I recently bought this one, which is Amigurumi Monsters 2. I have got the first one, but I got this one first. I'm not sure why, so don't ask me. I wanted to wait and do the first one first, but I got too excited. So I'm going to take you through this lovely book. I have one of the things out of the book here that I've made, and I think it's actually the first one in the book. So I'll get straight into it. So yes, like I say, there is 2 of these. This one is 15 scarily cute yarn monsters, and it's called Amigurumi Monsters 2. And you can see a couple of the monsters on the front there and a couple more on the back. This is by Meteor Books. I'll just show you that there. And they do a lot of Amigurumi books, which are very, very good. So what I will do is my usual, where I will look through it and slot pictures in. So first of all, we have a little bit of an introduction, and then we have a picture of all the monsters that are in the book, and it tells you on the side what pages all the monsters are on. And then we have our basic skills, and what I really like about these is, and I'll show you with my first one that I've done, if you get to a stitch that you don't understand, there is a little, I think they're called Q scans, you know, the little square black and white scan things used a lot. You can just use your camera, scan them, takes you to a website, and it will show you a video of how to do that stitch. So I really like that because it came in really handy for me when I was doing the monster that I did. So actually it's not the first monster. So the first monster is Aggie, the sock monster, and she wears one sock on one leg. I think she's asleep, or she's like very happy smiling because she's got her eyes shut, and she's got a little toothy sticking out, and she's got very big ears and horns, and like I say, she is exceptionally cute. And this book has skill levels in it, and this says that this is a skill level 2, and it has skill levels up to 5. Is it 5? Yes, 5. So she is a 2, which I'd say is quite easy, basically. Then the next monster we have is Janice, the music lover. And Janice is the one that I have made, so I'll show you her in a minute. It gives you a little story about each monster as well. I forgot to say that these monsters, they're not all by the same person, they're all by different people as well. So Janice is a skill level 2, which I'd agree with, I think. Now in the book, because it tells you the recommended yarn size and yarn hooks and what size that they're going to end up. So in the book, they said to use a 2.5mm hook and a sport weight. And I'm laughing because I used a chunky wool. Yes, I did. I used chunky. And pop that there. I used a 4mm hook. So she ended up quite big. So this, just make sure that she's very presentable. This is Janice. Isn't she so funny? So Janice, she likes her music, so that's why she's got her headphones on. But what I struggled with was these toes. Right? Don't know how well you can see those toes, but I just couldn't figure out what they were trying to tell me to do in the instructions. So I zapped on the thing in the book, and I was like, oh yeah, I get it now. I must admit, I think the reason I was struggling the most was because I made her in chunky wool, and it was very difficult to get. I don't remember if it was 5 or 6 double crochets. No, triple crochets in. I can't remember what they were now. Into one stitch, which obviously makes the feet, the little toes on the feet. But I struggled with that. And she's got a lovely little piece of hair there. These, honestly, these go in all different directions. And then she's got a headband. A headband in the book is black. But I was like, there's no way I am doing a flat piece of crochet, because I am still learning to actually crochet. And I thought, there's no way I'm doing a flat piece of crochet in black, because I just will not be able to see what I am doing. So yeah. There is Janice, and I did her in Stylecraft Chunky as well, if anybody wants to know, because I sent a picture of her to one of my friends, and she said, oh, what yarn have you used, because it looks shiny. So I said, oh, Stylecraft Chunky. So yeah, that's what I used. That was, I think that colour was called Cloud Blue. I can't remember the other colours names, but yes. So I'm really happy with Janice. I know a lot of people, when I've showed them, have gone, what's that? And I'm like, it's a cute monster who loves music. She's gorgeous. I love her. So yeah. Yeah. I've gone mad. Right, so carry on with the book review now. Next up is Spotty, Lottie and Dottie, who are little monsters. Who've all got like sort of antennas with eyes on. I don't know how else to explain that. They are a skill level 2, which I'm surprised actually. I might have said they were 3 because of their hands, because I don't think that the sewing of those hands together is always the easiest if you're kind of more of a beginner or an advanced beginner. But yeah, so they are a skill level 2. And, yeah, they're funny with the eyeballs on top. I think I might do them next. I don't know. They're funny. Next one is Titus Tooth. Is that right? As a child, Titus was often bullied because of his big teeth. Aww. Now that he is all grown up and has finished his dentist studies. I've not read this one. Oh, God. With the highest of honours, he's the one who gets the last laugh every time one of his former classmates comes around to his practice, complaining about toothache. He provides them a very good service. Well, that's good. So that's Titus Tooth, or Toothy. I'm going to call him Toothy. And he is a skill level 3. I don't know why. I'm just trying to think if there's anything I can spot. Maybe it's the bit around his neck. I don't know. He doesn't look hard, I don't think. So, yeah. Next we have, I hope I say this right. Next we have Boaty Buster. Oh, he's always on the lookout for the newest clothing trends and hippest accessories. And he's got a lovely little bow tie. And to be honest, he's got quite a few teeth showing. So, you know, but he's cute. I really do like the colours they've done him in as well. I know you can do these monsters in whatever colour you want, but I really like the colours that they've chosen for him. But I do like purple and blue. So yeah, I think, so yeah, he's a skill level 3. But I don't think he's too hard. I think the hardest bit's probably joining his legs together. And he has wings. Maybe the wings are a little bit, I don't know. Maybe it's because of the wings. And then next we have Marty, the party monster. And he's got a balloon and he's got his party hat on. And on one picture he's even got one of those party blowers, you know, that curls out. And he's actually a skill level 1, which I don't know. Because I think he just looks about the same as the other ones that are skill level 2. So you could do him first if it's your first time doing everything. He's very cute. He's he's funny, and he's got a tail which helps him stand up as well. I do like it when they have something that helps them stand up, so you don't have to lean them on something. Next up we have Yum, and Yum is Yum Yum's younger brother. Now Yum Yum is what I am currently working on from the first book. And so yeah, so I'm going to do Yum Yum, and then I'm going to do Yummy. And Yummy is a skill level 1, so you could even do Yummy first, if you want to. So yeah, he is so cute. And on the picture as well, he's looking up at his... Now I don't know if what's it? It says Yummy is Yum Yum's younger brother. So Yummy is a boy, but I don't know if Yum Yum is a boy or a girl. But Yummy, I'm getting confused, is looking up at Yum Yum, and it's really cute. Oh yeah, and I love the colours that they picked for that as well, because it's like, yeah. Now then, this next one is, I've got to check his name, the Donut Monster, Dee Dee, right? And it says that Dee Dee is a skill level 1. But if you look at Dee Dee on the picture, you might think, well, she looks, or he or she, I don't know. I'm just trying to see if it says if it's a he or a she. She looks quite complicated. So I'm surprised that she's a 1. And I love her. And I love the colours she's in as well. A lot of these, I know people say, oh, you can do whatever colour you want, but sometimes I pick them because I like the colours. I think, I like that. Yeah, so she's a skill level 1, which I can't believe, because I think she looks a lot more complicated. Oops, sun's coming out a bit now. It's been one of them days today where it just can't make up its mind at all. I forgot to say that I don't have Charlie with me today, my doggy. He's at the groomers at the moment, so he's having a spa day. Probably won't be happy with me when he comes back. The next one is Bobby the baby monster. No, it's a baby monster. And Bobby has got very long legs. And he's got a dummy, and he's got a little tuft of hair and everything. And it says he's cute, but he's stubborn. So if you make this monster, you need to be ready for stubbornness. And he's got his little cute cheeks as well. And he's skill level 2. And then next, what we got next? Next we have, Tippy Toe Monster. Yeah. And this is a skill level 2. Actually, I might do this one next. I don't know. And Tippy Toe, well, they've kind of got 2 different ones. Let me just have a look if you do both. Oh, you might do. I don't know. There's one that's got like a little bit of a higher head thing than the other one, and he's got 3 eyes. I'm wondering if you're just doing the pink one that's in the book. I wonder if Timothy... So we've got Tabitha and Timothy. Did I say it's skill level 2? I can't remember if I said that. Next up we have Webster, who apparently is a bad poet. Apparently. He likes to write rhymes, but he's not very good at it. And he's got these like kind of antenna ear things coming out that you knot, which is quite funny. And he's got like his belly button is a button. So he's cute. I've seen quite a few versions of him, because I forgot to say as well, you can go on the website and actually put pictures of your finished monster, because I've been on them and put Janice on, and you can look at other people's to see what they've done, and it's really interesting to see all the different takes on the colorations and some of like the finishing off of things that people do. So yeah, there's Webster, level 3 for Webster. I don't know if I've said that. Oh, I'm getting so excited about this book, I'm forgetting to tell you the levels. Now the next one we've got is Sarah, and she is the secret keeper. And Sarah looks a little bit like a cross between like a baby, I I don't know. Yeah, she looks like her face and her kind of how her body hunches down. She kind of looks like a kangaroo or a baby kangaroo, a joey. But I don't know if she's supposed to look like that. And she's skill level 5, so she's the hardest, which doesn't surprise me because she looks like there's a bit of shaping. She actually, from the front, reminds me of a miniature schnauzer, a face shape. At one point, actually, in the instructions, she looks a little bit like an alligator as well, when she's just got like her face and not got her ears on and everything. But I think it's her eyebrows make her look like a miniature schnauzer. I'm not sure if she's the last one. Let's have a see. Oh no, we've got Grunk. Grunk is the fluffy monster, and Grunk loves to dance. Grunk's got 3 eyes. It's a common theme through this is 3 eyes. And that's a skill level 2. Now, what I would say is he's probably quite easy to do because he's just round. It's the fact that it's the fluffy wool, fluffy yarn. I don't think personally I would crochet. I find it hard to knit with fluffy yarn. I don't think I could crochet with fluffy yarn at all. I may give it a go. But I think he probably looks best finished off with the fluffy yarn. But if I was doing him, I'd maybe do him in something, maybe in stripes or something, if I did do him, just to make him, so I've made him, but he's a bit different. But he looks relatively easy. And then, this is one I really want to do. Owen O'Cheeky. Likes to stick his tongue out. And he never listens to his mum. Sounds like a typical child or teenager. So he's very cute as well. I like his colour that they've used on him. And he's a skill level 4, which doesn't surprise me because he's got some like skill. He's probably got quite a few bits. I think he's also, his head isn't round, so I don't think you start with a magic circle. You might have to start with a chain. But yeah, he's he's cute. Do we have any more? Oh, and I think this is the final one now. Mr. Orange. And believe it or not, Mr. Orange is done in orange. And Mr. Orange is Mr. Blue. Mr. Blue's big brother. So, I'm going to presume Mr. Blue is in the other book, I think. I don't know. But yeah. He's a skill level 2. And he's got a toothy sticking out. And he's got a nice big round belly. You could do him in whatever colour you want and call him the colour of whatever you do. Mr. Blue, Mr. Orange, Mr. Pink, Mr. Green. Oh, he's got a tail as well. I didn't see he's got a tail. And I think that's it. Let me just have a look. Is that the final? Oh, yes. I'm just looking at the shape of his tail. It looks like it's a bit of a sort of like triangle shaped as well. I have had trouble though getting the eyes. I can't show you. You know, because the eyes are not round, they're like that long. To try and find those long things. Everybody seems to be sold out of them at the moment. But anyway, so that's that book there. The Amigrumi Monsters 2. And I would recommend it if you do like you're doing something a bit different. I really enjoyed doing Janice. I did regret doing her in the chunky. I think she looks great in the chunky. It's just I'm thinking if I make all of these in chunky, number one, it's going to cost me a fortune because I'm going to have to use a lot more yarn doing them in the chunky. And also, there isn't, unfortunately, Stylecraft chunky. I really like it, but there's not as many colours. The one that's got the most colours of the Stylecraft is the normal bog standard acrylic Stylecraft double knit. Then you've got the Aran, which I prefer doing the Amigrumi Aran because it's a little bit, it's got a little bit more substance to it, I think is the best way to say it. And then I think there's not quite as many colours in the Aran as in the double knit. And then you get to the chunky, and I think there's even less colours of the chunky, which is a shame. I do know some people use others, might slip in something from another make, but I like to try and use the same. Like, for instance, like I say, Janice, my friend, said she looked very shiny, and I'm thinking if I used another one, it might not look, you might be able to tell that it's not the same yarn. So that's just my thoughts on that. So yeah, I'd really highly recommend this book, especially because of the fact, like I say, of it having those codes that you can actually click on and go to a website and watch somebody do the actual stitch, because otherwise I would not have been able to do Janice's toes. I might have just had to do a foot with no toes on, and then she wouldn't have really been Janice, would she? And I'd have been annoyed knowing that she wasn't quite right, because I am a bit of a perfectionist. So yeah, so that's that book. I'll do a review of the other one once I have finished making Yum Yum. And that's it for now. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!